Hey everyone, welcome to Zealots. I'm Forrest.
Major.
And I'm Robbie. We had to start this up to not miss out on some of this other stuff we're saying.
Oh my gosh, welcome back, guys. We have special guests, guys. You know, the only reason you're still sticking around for the intro is to hear this next one. Who else do we have with us?
It's Matt.
It's Matt. He doesn't have his own WWE song.
Not Pat, but Matt.
Not Pat, but
exactly.
Matt. We don't have
Where
his
I
own
stole it from.
song yet, but it's coming. We'll get a John Cena. It's Matt.
I think it's
but you
Pat.
can't see him because it's a podcast.
I think it's Pat.
Or we have
probably on
have all this
IMDb's.
epic music and then just Matt.
Matt.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Like
I'm
a
pretty sure-
voicemail? Please leave a message for Matt.
I'm pretty sure it's Pat is like on the top 250
Yeah.
worst movies on IMDb. So.
It is such a great movie, though. I hate it so much, but it
What
is.
movie?
And
It's Pat.
It was
It's
basically the.
It's an SNL movie.
Oh,
It's the gender
okay.
fluid character on SNL before gender fluid was a
You're
thing.
one of them. Are you a brother or a sister? Well, actually, I'm an only child.
Whoa. Is this an awful segue into Jordan Lee and the boys?
Well, the whole thing about it's Pat is that the character is played by an actress, so it's it takes sort of the.
Hey,
the
did you guys
streak
know
away.
Jordan Lee's played by two characters? That seems risque in this transgender woke cancellation culture.
Well, it's literally a gender fluid character,
Yeah.
or as they call it.
But there's two
bigender.
of them. It's two of them. Why isn't there just one? Why can't they just get a transgender person who puts a wig on? Speaking as someone who is really confused with what's going on in the culture right
Well, it's
now.
sort of their
Not
take
being
on
a
the
big-
Wonder. It's sort of their take on the Wonder Twins because each Wonder Twin has a different
Shut
power.
the fuck up.
Yeah, I
I
want
want
So-
them to legit swap between. have
Yeah.
So
all
like
the
when one's a
same-
boy, he has a certain power. When the one's a girl, they have a different power. So it's like
Dear
sort of,
Lord.
sort of a.
Can you imagine?
I'm
Parody
pretty
of
sure
that.
everything down there switches too.
Have you guys been watching football at all?
Yeah, I hate the Chiefs. They're
No.
getting all the calls today.
Panthers lost.
Whatever.
Right?
Guys, we're talking about the commercials. Have you seen Danny
Oh.
DeVito do the
Jersey Mike sub.
No, Jersey Mike subs when he's got the wig on and it's the 80s.
Oh no! I
I
saw the
have
awful Eye of the
I
Tiger
think
one.
that's Dr. Pepper Zero. It's either that or the Jersey Mike's. He's in a lot of stuff. Good for Danny DeVito, the greatest actor of all time. Tweet us
Well,
at
it's
Zealots
basically California is just so
He's
impossible
gotta-
to afford. Every actor is doing like commercials now.
Oh my god, dude! I just saw a commercial with Jason Bateman. Like, I was like, "Whoa, dude! You had Netflix money. You had
Ozark, yeah.
Ozark. You had Ozark money like 2 years
I
ago."
mean, Sam
And-
Jackson, who's literally like in everything, is doing Capital One commercials. He's
Yeah.
been doing this for like 10 years.
That's a hustle for 10 years. Sam Jackson is the most paid actor in Hollywood. So if no one needs money, it's Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, he's in a lot of movies. He's just not always a star in everything he's in. I'm
no,
sure
but
like,
he is the most paid. I'm
I'm sure he has like at least $1 million fee for whatever he appears in. But I mean, I would not be surprised if he was like less of a net worth than like Leo DiCaprio or Brad Pitt.
Can I just say a big shout out to Bruce Willis, who quietly under the table found out he had a
Dementia.
a debilitating illness that will kill him. And then he said, fuck my pride, fuck my career. And then he just started literally everything he could to make as much money for his family while he was still able to do so. And like,
Who's this?
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Oh, and who is this?
Who is
It's
this?
Tip! It's Tip! Tip is here!
And he came in quietly.
Yo, you
I'm
built
the
it, and then
incredible
we'll
Oh,
come.
it's not Tip, it's Tick. The way you
Oh, what the hell? The P went backwards.
Oh, he's stuck in
The P
time.
go backwards.
He went back in time. And his pee went back into him. So
That sounds painful.
are we going to talk about Loki or Gen V first?
Let's
It seems
do,
everyone's seen Gen V.
Let's do Gen
Dude,
V
Gen
first.
V.
Yeah.
All right, I've only seen episode 2
Gen
and
W.
half of episode
Gen Woke.
3. So episode 2, it was just like fallout from after Arnold Schwarzenegger Jr. blew himself up.
Right. Boring.
Um,
Yo, that was horrific.
2 and
This
3.
this show is like
Okay.
horrifically. Everyone is getting so soaked in blood.
No,
So
you know what's
what? No.
horrific?
So
Is
And it's always the main
penis-
character because he's
It's the
the
penis to
blood
boob
powers.
ratio. I have seen 4 incredibly high definition penises on this television show. There, episode 4, there is a giant naked lady. Not even cleavage, dude. Not even an ass cheek.
I know that
But
pissed
you
me
get,
off,
like,
man.
Wait, she was- how was she
extreme
naked, but you couldn't see
close
anything?
up there.
Exactly, Forrest. Exactly. How is she the size of the Empire State Building, and I can't even see side boob? I see side boob on Peter goddamn Griffin.
Yeah, this show,
Like,
this
side
this
boob
show is trying
is
to
my side boob.
propagandize the youth to all be gay. That's what it
Well,
is, Major.
I
Well-
didn't say it. That was Tim. I didn't say it.
Hey,
Is
it's
this
the truth.
So is this the character that gets small? She becomes big.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
so I love her. We all made fun of her last
Yeah, she
episode.
eats.
I love her.
Episode
superpower.
3, episode 3
That
was
was
what happens then. But so episode 2,
Episode 2
one of the
is
things that bugs me about
Is it the intro?
it's trying too hard at times, and when they're cleaning up the body, all the unnecessary squelching noises that they have to make, it's like, why? It's like you're trying too hard to make it as like
Trying to make
obscene
it
as
gross.
yeah. You're like, come on, man.
Yeah, this
So-
is like a lot of failed attempts. Like, so in episode 4, we open with an ear canal like examination. And
Oh
it's
god.
specifically designed to make you think about the boys' hero gasm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's probably the same goddamn prop.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking when I saw that.
Yeah.
But,
I was like, oh my god, we're another penis. And then they zoomed out. It was, thank God, it was just an earlobe. I was like, all right, Canberra, you can watch. It's not-
So yeah,
Well, what did y'all think of the whole talk show segment of the episode? Because that was like the climax of the
Are
episode.
we
So
talking
maybe
about Tech Knight, aka
no.
no, we're still on episode
so
2 because
when she has to do the interview.
Okay. Oh,
Humpy
Megan Kelly.
McPherson.
Yeah, whatever you
so-
call her, yeah.
So she lies about saving or fighting Golden Boy.
Well, I
because
think
she
it's-
wants to impress her sister.
Interesting how she's being manipulated by that one counselor who's actually a PR person for Vought. And how at the beginning of that interview, she's like, yeah, we contacted your sister and she says she wants nothing to do with you. And I'm curious enough to see if that's true or not, or if they knew that would, or if they knew that would throw her off and that way she would respond the way she would.
So later on, there's a specific
Just
line.
all a tactic.
Later on, there's
Oh, yeah, they're
a
horrible
line
people.
where someone says they probably don't even know if they probably didn't even talk to your daughter or your sister.
Yeah,
They
your
just
sister.
said that to throw you off, right?
Yep,
So I think
well,
you're
that's-
100% right. Like, there's
Yeah.
no reason
I think I
to do
got
that line unless we can just believe that her sister doesn't actually know she exists and she's a superhero.
Oh, you didn't know?
Oh, you
Dude,
did?
if it was your sister or your brother, and you watched your sibling explode your parents, how would you feel?
Oh, I mean, so
Ask your-
Even though blood powers should be able to do that, but
Tippers,
Probably hating them.
don't sell it short. She killed her parents with period blood.
Oh, man,
There's
that-
a different kind.
that's
There's a
some-
different kind of blood.
That's
to-
some trauma right there.
No, only her mom. Only her mom.
only her
She
mom.
made her
And then
dad's
her
head
dad
explode.
Exploded. Oh, the
Yeah,
head.
she exploded his head. Yep.
Well, it was from all the. Can she only control her blood, or
No,
is it
she can.
No,
No,
all
as we
blood?
see in episode 4.
Oh, she did save that one lady.
She saved that one lady, and then in episode 4, she blew a penis off. So we
Yeah.
know she can
Yeah,
do blood.
yeah.
was
so
it
it is.
was it a rapist?
true.
Allegedly, but maybe not, but allegedly so, yes.
Yeah.
He was
Okay.
someone who had, and I'm looking for this, not kleptomaniac, clairvoyant. He was clairvoyant. So he might
Yeah,
have
he tried to,
walked
like-
out and have sex with her, which
Yeah.
might have happened. We see him in a robe and he's naked. He says, whoa, it's not what you think. Which makes you wonder,
Wow.
it's not what you think because it's the boys. I mean, it's like this TV show is for a reason, right? Like, everyone's fucking weird and got fucked up powers, right? Like, I mean, this show's fucked up enough as it is. There's enough, like, rape and pillaging going around.
Hey, time out a second.
The
Time out a
bloody
second.
bloods. Yeah.
So the ending of this episode was really strange.
Oh,
Which
how
one?
How he fucks the tree or how he fucks... Oh, wait, which episode? That's a good question.
No. We're end of episode 4, in which
the memory gap.
wakes up in bed, right?
With that girl / guy?
Jordan.
Yeah.
Lee? That's not gay.
So like,
Okay.
no. So like,
She sleeps with Jordan.
did
Lee.
I miss something?
No.
Did I miss something? Like, what the fuck happened?
It
No,
bleeped
that-
out.
Yeah, did
I
you watch
thought I did
the sneak peek of the next episode?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, because
Spoilers?
they
Spoilers, go ahead,
the-
Robbie.
yeah, if you go to the end of the episode, they show it at the end.
Well, I
Yeah,
it's all
they
spoilers for me
mentioned
past
how they're,
episode
like,
2.
how there's like gaps in their memory.
Uh-huh.
So that's basically going to be the next episode.
Well, I just remember like the dad of Polarity and the purging girl's mom are sort of similar, where they're trying to like manipulate their children or live vicariously through them. And I thought that was an interesting parallel, even though it didn't really. I still don't like the show.
Yeah.
I think I need to. Is it get better by episode 4?
No.
So
No,
I will say it's frustrating because it has potential, but it never lives up to that potential.
It's like someone took a script and said, "Let me fuck the DEI into it," and ruin the script. And I don't want to be like judgmental or harsh, right? Because I mentioned last episode, I said I thought this TV show addressed woke correct, but this seems a little off the out of the pocket, as the young kids say. This seems a little off the cuff, as the older kids say. This just seemed like gratuitous writing for no reason.
Yeah, and this goes back to what I was saying earlier about the beginning of episode 2, how the unnecessary escalation of like just the sounds or like
and acoustic covers.
It seems like a teenage boy at times is writing this script. You know what I mean?
And there was still a chunk of him in the sidewalk.
It seems like
a few days later.
What is that CW show?
Oh God.
Yeah, all of them basically. What's this?
Yeah.
Supernatural.
Not Supernatural. It was the one based on the comics with the redhead.
Oh,
Arrow.
Archie. Yeah. What's the Archie ripoff? The spinoff.
Riverdale. It's not
Riverdale.
Riverdale. It's not ripoff. It's just like a dark.
Yeah, this is like a river. This is like a Riverdale. This is like the boys.
It is.
This is Riverdale
It is.
for Amazon.
It totally is.
Gay and dumb, and I mean that in the nicest way possible.
Well, it's teen drama.
And
this is not for me because this is not for teens.
Well,
it's teen drama, except with like.
I hate to break it to you, you're no
dicks.
longer a teenager.
Tell that to my
I will say this.
collection.
Yeah. Once again, getting back to it, like it's written by a teenage boy. The reason why I say that is at times you have these very profound things that are about ready to be said.
Yes.
And then it doesn't get said.
It doesn't get said.
You know what I mean?
He's not there. Yeah.
It's like, oh, they're going to say this about society. They're going to say this about this. They're going to say this about this. And they never get there. They set it up, but they never get there.
So much.
Matt, you're so right, dude.
The boys were so poignant, right? Even Invincible said some things and did some things, right? And then the boy, this Generation W walks up to the line and says, "Nah, I'll pass," and then walks right the fuck back.
Because we gotta get those Gen Zers to watch it, I guess.
Kids don't like moral lessons.
It really just kind of like pretty much what I expected. It's basically a show that was a spinoff that was created due to demand from Amazon higher ups executives rather than actual storytelling potential.
Bring me Game of 100%. Thrones.
Yeah,
and it's frustrated too because this would be if you've read The Boys. There's so many like subplots that can't be brought up in the show itself, and this would be perfect. Like Tech Knight, bring up these these small things that you can't mention in The Boys. Bring it up in here, but they don't.
They don't, and they go out of their way to not bring it up, right? They're like, Tech Knight who fucks everything and saves the world because he fucked an asteroid in the comic books. Not here. Now he's just a perv who fucks a tree hole. So
this whole college thing is supposed to be an allegory for Professor X and his,
Without Professor X, where is that guy?
Well, so that's the issue. They're showing how like these teenagers, they can't handle these superpowers. It's supposed to be like the anti, Professor X, academy for mutants, and it once again has potential where you can have like characters that are only in it for an episode or two. Well, we can't even do that right.
No.
Yeah. Is John Godalkin the guy like the school's named after? Is he actually in the show, or is he being teased? Or
I don't remember him being. He's not in the show. I don't remember him being in the comics either.
He's in the comics.
He's in the comics. Okay.
Yep. He gets teased in the background a few times, but never.
It's a lot of comics.
Yeah. I'm guessing he's probably gonna be like if teased or like shown at the very last episode. which I think
Yeah.
is dumb. They probably should have like introduced him right away.
Well, they're
But
gonna
Just look
introduce
at-
him in the last episode so they can do a season 2, and then
Yeah,
I kill
Professor-
myself.
Professor Brink, or whatever they call him, Brink.
Brink, yeah.
Like they keep hinting at his backstory, but they still haven't gotten to it yet by episode 4.
the writers
like-
can't think of anything.
It's like, come on, this is an interesting backstory here.
Come on, guys.
And I don't
wrote
think
a
he was in the
book.
comics at all.
He
I think he was
studied
created
all
for
the
the show.
No,
as well,
superheroes,
everyone.
but he's not a superhero. I'll tell you what. You know how like Hogwarts has witches and wizards teach witches and wizards? That would be my philosophy at Godview too. I wouldn't have muggles. I wouldn't have these mere humans trying to control these fucking superhumans. That's dumb. It's dumb.
Well, I think that's
writing.
the whole point, though. It like Bot is a bunch of humans trying to control superhumans.
Right, but like,
And
aren't the humans smart enough? Look, no. The what's his name? The guy from Breaking Bad. Jeez, he was in everything for the last 3 years. The
Bryan Cranston.
no, the black guy, the menacing black guy, and he's
yeah.
Carlo Esposito.
Carlo Esposito. Yes,
Carlo.
yeah. He's probably with that name. He's probably not black. I apologize, Carlo Esposito.
He's half Italian, half black.
Yeah, okay, so 100% black. No, I'm
But
kidding.
in-
That's
in
a fun
Breaking
joke for
Bad-
Italians.
Breaking Bad, he's half black, half Chilean, I think,
That's a
because Hollywood cannot differentiate between Italians and
that was my joke.
Central
Yeah,
American
that
or
was-
South Americans.
That
Apparently,
was my joke. Mamma mia.
they can't differentiate between Russians and Swedish people because what's his name? Peter Stormare always plays a Russian, even though he's from Sweden.
Well, that's probably
So-
going to change now. Or,
Oh, I think Russians are going to remain the bad guys in media for a while.
what?
Uh-huh.
Russia's the bad guy? When did that happen?
I mean,
It's-
have you seen like every other season of 24
Yeah, I
where
was
the bad
I was
guys are in Middle
I was
Eastern?
I was 110,000%.
And that show
sarcasm.
premiered after 9/11.
after 9/11. Oh,
So,
God. Yeah, it's going to
yeah.
be Russia and Palestine. This is going to be the big bad guys for season 25, 2025.
24
No, season 2025.
season. Oh, okay.
All the shows.
Yeah. So Gen V, I'll try to like at least finish the third episode. I'm really just don't care. I'm just so freaking bored. The story just is not interesting, and the characters just aren't likable.
Oh, I will say
But-
this: the story gets better. Sam is probably the most interesting character, and he really
They
does
introduced
well
Sam.
in episode 4.
I saw him punch a guy through his stomach, and his fist comes out of his mouth.
Yes, that was good.
Yeah.
Let's go for gruesome deaths. That guy uppercutted him literally to death.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was
That was great.
Yeah. So, I'm guessing Patrick Schwarzenegger still comes back in flashbacks.
Not so much.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, it's frustrating because you'll watch it, Forrest, and you'll be like, "Oh, this is getting slightly interesting," and then it won't go anywhere.
And then the writer's like, "Fooled you."
I do-
Yeah, it's like,
you thought you were gonna be entertained.
I do love how Gen
Oh
Z-
man, like their escape out the hallway, they didn't show that.
They didn't show it at all. They
Yeah,
showed
they
the
showed-
aftermath of it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
How did Sam get out? We're just here now.
I thought they were gonna have
Shit,
you
right.
piece it together, but they never went back and
Nothing.
showed it.
Shit writing. Nothing.
Well, especially with like Tech Knight there, you figured they would like come back to it, and,
So
like
now-
go. Yeah, I don't know.
What?
I
It's-
can't believe they
No,
wasted Tech
guys,
Knight on
where
this
is
on
Tech
this show.
Knight's suit? He wore a 3-piece suit. Where is his actual physical suit? So that means 2 things. One, they introduced Tech Knight, and we're never going to see his suit, and we're never going to see his character arc. Or 2,
So
I know he could have been
fucking
like
Oh my God,
drag,
if
they're
they
dragging
ended
his
it
character
right
out
there.
even longer.
because
No,
everyone
no.
thought. Well, everyone
They
thought
better
Jeffrey
not
Dean
end it
Morgan
right
was going to be in season 4 of The Boys as Tech Knight, but I guess he's playing someone else. If
So-
he's even going to be in that show, but
So they only brought out Tech Knight for this episode to be edgy and cool because like the fans know what Tech Knight's about,
Yeah.
and they can go to the teenage boys and be like, "See, he fucks everything," ha 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 ha, and then get rid of his character.
yeah.
It's really just a tease.
I hope they don't do that.
Yeah, dude, they fucking butchered this character.
Uh-huh.
And I like a
Well,
lot of
Garth Ennis pushing him
so,
first, but
maybe no. I thought Tech Knight was great in the comics. He was there for one purpose: to be obnoxious and fucking asteroid to save the Earth, right? Like his whole.
or so he thinks.
He was making fun of. Yeah, so he thinks he was making fun of Batman. Like that was the whole point. And then like
Yeah.
they did Batman so well here. Like every time they zoom in on some like sweat dripping down, or zoom in on some like apples down, like quivering or shaking. Like,
how
that was less Batman where Sherlock
he
Holmes.
literally does get the whole truth.
Right, but like that was like the Batman I want to see. That's the Bruce Wayne I want to see. Let me specify. That's the Bruce Wayne I want to see.
Barbarian Brew? No kidding.
Not yet.
No. So this fucking show is so Gen Z. They had to mention Hitler. The school is referred to as a Mangala Health Clinic. For those who are like grasping at their straws, those in their mid-30s who can't remember high school math or high school history, Joseph Mangala was referred to as the Angel of Death. He conducted inhumane and often deadly.
Yeah, dude, he would do stuff like put people in like pressure chambers and shit. That guy was a fucked up mother.
Was one of the worst human beings of all time.
Well, who's the
Ever to
character who
exist.
takes over for Varys as the Whispers, the Master of Whispers in Game of Thrones?
Varys? Yeah, the Master of Whispers.
Who takes over?
Oh, no.
Who takes over Varys?
No, the Master of Whispers. The
Qyburn, right?
Yeah, I guess Qyburn does take.
I think he's based off Mangala too, so he does experiments too. I think he resurrects.
He does resurrect. Yeah. Not the mountain, but the hound.
Was that in the show?
That wasn't the show. That's
we do see. I don't remember if it's episode 2 or 3. Luke's brother there getting tested on while he's awake.
Yeah.
And the whole thing in the beginning of episode 2 is this because of the woods? Is this because of the woods? And they're definitely testing on. They've hinted too that when people get put into the facility, if they're out of high school, it's not a good time. And we've seen Vought will do anything to like make the compound B more specific instead of when they give the compound B, it's whatever manifests comes.
Random, isn't it?
Well,
and it's random. And I think what they're trying to imply is like they're going to try to find a way to make compound B like give you just superpowers because they want to give it to soldiers,
Right. That makes sense.
They're a pharmaceutical company.
But this is the issue: is they're trying to tie in the storylines from the boys, but they're not connecting the dots properly.
I'm too busy. I'm too busy caught up on the woods. The woods is so fucking stupid, right? Like,
what is that? What is it?
You're like the woods. Oh, this is scary. This is cool. Maybe this is like Harry Potter with the Forbidden Forest. It's not. They're not even fucking woods. There's not even a goddamn tree. It's a painting of trees. You guys couldn't mention that.
Literally underneath the university.
Yeah, this is not woods. It's called a basement, you fucktards.
Well, you're not really excited to finish the show.
You say you're trapped under the woods, say you're trapped under the college. Say you're trapped in the basement, not the woods. That's so.
That's why no one could find you guys.
So dumb, dude. I swear, I don't know who wrote this show.
They were looking for the
I want some of their weed. That's it. This show is almost good, but it's so bad.
I think that's the worst part, though, is that I will probably watch the rest of the season, hoping for something that'll never get delivered.
Everyone's hoping for a Homelander cameo, or like a cameo from one of the actual main characters from the boys.
I've been wondering if they're going to do that
because we've already seen A-Train. We saw
the Deep.
Oh wait, did they actually show up? Or they?
So the Deep records a message, and he's like, "Professor Brink taught me everything I knew." And it's like super sketchy because knowing where we are in the boys in that timeline,
Not like they're in person though.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of interested. I'm interested like where this takes place because I remember seeing like a poster that says "Free Homelander."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so I'm like, when did that
place in the future? But I do not like how it's not connected. Like we don't know the connection yet in the timeline. I agree with you, Forrest.
So yeah, I don't know. I do kind of like want to catch up, so I don't have to like binge watch this show all at once.
Can I?
Like I did Bad Batch.
We talked about some more stuff. Just some pay grievances. Amazon in the subtitles. At one point, someone talked about fuckboys, but they spelled fuckboys B-O-I-S. I don't understand who's writing this show. I don't understand who's writing the script. I don't understand who's writing the subtitles. I don't understand this show. It's like they had a great script, and then someone was like, "Yeah, but what if we run it through a DEI AI generator?" And then this is the show we got.
That might be the truth.
Don't fuck boys. The BOIS. There's this thing as boys anymore. You gotta spell BOIS.
Well, let's move on to an actual more entertaining show.
Oh, can we talk about?
Loki.
Oh, all right, I got one other note. Tech Knight has a brain tumor. That's fucking stupid.
Interesting.
That's
Yeah,
well, that's
why?
in the comics.
Isn't
That's
that what
in the
they
comics,
have in the
too.
comics? Yeah, but like,
Yeah, that's why he's fucking everything.
yeah, but like, how he's not fucking an asteroid to save the planet is a
Wait, is he an
opportunity
actual
on the show.
superhero?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Batman.
In the comics,
He's-
in the
yeah,
com-
on the
he's
comics, he's
crossing
Batman.
Batman and
So
Iron
well.
Man.
Oh, he's like Batman.
Well, he's part of Payback. When Payback in the comics is like the Avengers, so like Soldier Boy's Captain America, Tech Knight's Iron Man, Stormfront is Thor, Crimson Countess is Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
And there's like the other ones. So the Seven's Justice League and the Payback's the Avengers. So and the G-Men's X-Men, Teenage Kicks, Teen Titans. So it's all just like they're all just like cynical parodies of
Yep.
actual superhero franchises.
Fuck, like and subscribe just based on Force's knowledge alone.
So let's move on to Loki.
All right,
Just
you ready to time flip into
Give us
Loki?
your savings account in Patreon because of Forrest.
My
And Matt's like, I'm out of here.
the house I was,
Oh, yeah, I'm out.
The street I was first
I can't
born
listen.
on.
No. Bye, guys.
All right, Loki.
Tip fell down a well in a ravine.
Guys,
I will one day watch Loki.
Was Loki a return to form, or is this a blip? 'Cause I want to
a
remind you that we also liked the first episode of Miss Marvel, so I'm not getting my hopes up
You
too
did.
high. Yes, I did. Fuck you, Force. I did. Yes, that was a very royal we there. I appreciate you calling me out. So, what did we think?
I think it's definitely off to a good start. I mean, if you liked season 1 of Loki, I think you'll like the first episode of season 2. It's definitely doesn't really expand the
Doesn't-
TVA that
It
much.
doesn't do anything. I was rewatching.
We're sort
it.
of
Got a
like
new
shown.
character.
Yeah.
Well, we're shown like who's sort of taken over since Renslayer left, and the Timekeepers have been found out to be fake.
Kind of.
So there's still sort of like there's some like sort of chaotic.
There's a council, but
chain
we
of
don't really
command.
listen
So-
to them.
Well, and
One's
they kind of
asleep for some reason.
explain a little bit of what's going on with Loki.
Yeah,
He's
so
time slipping around.
I guess we're introduced to General Doc, so I guess is gonna
Mhm.
who was the lady for also from Game of Thrones.
Gerald.
She was like she was the crazy lady who was like still nursing her son even though he was 12.
Yeah.
So apparently she's extremely Scottish. So
I want to see the big man fly.
so she has to go there. I think they're trying to find Sylvie because apparently they think if they kill Sylvie, they'll
Oh,
solve
you're talking
everything.
about there's a doorway and there's like 100 people marching through. Yeah, they're trying to find Sylvie.
Yeah, so Loki's like he's going between the so this was confusing. So when he was shifting, time slipping, was he going to the past or the future?
I think he
'Cause
was both. I think he
Looks
was
Okay,
like
the
back
end-
and forth
Yeah.
between.
okay,
Yeah, the
because
past and
at the
future.
end it was in the future, but I think my understanding was since
most of the time.
Mobius didn't know who he was, and OB didn't call himself OB until
Right?
that's what's called like
A time
cyclical
paradox.
time travel.
Yeah.
So like when did he start becoming known as OB? Because
Like you call him OB,
Yeah.
but he doesn't get called OB. Like
if you watch the
Loki
show Dark,
calls
there's a
him
lot of
OB.
those.
Yeah,
There's
right.
a lot of that. Yeah, it's like so. How did it start? How did
do we like
the
that?
Well, and,
nickname
and
OB.
like the past and present, like when that what was it a clock or something fell on the floor, caused that crack.
Oh, because that big crack. He's like, that wasn't there before.
Yeah, and then he
That's
went
always been
forward,
there.
and then that crack was still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to tell, like when you're in the past and when you're in the future. I appreciate those on-scene cues.
Yeah. Well, I really like this episode was I think overall really enjoyable. I really like the music in Loki, even though it was the same from so like all the ingredients you like from the first season
It's all
are
there.
definitely in this first episode.
Oh, there.
I just don't think it really expanded anything.
There's a little bit of shitty
But-
writing. You can still taste Phase 4 in your mouth when you're watching this.
Because like this entire season is gonna be surrounding Kang, who is not really the
And
successor
might
to
not,
Thanos that
might
Marvel
not
hoped for.
be an actual successor at all at the end of this.
You thought that was my real face?
real life allegation.
Like rips off his mask.
No, dude, I'm telling you. Look, the best way to solve this problem is to introduce Galactus and have Galactus just eat that planet full of
Kangs.
Kangs. Done. Right? Yeah, the big sexy post-credit scene after Ant-Man and the Quantum Realm, and there's 1,000 million bajillion Kangs, right? Just you zoom out even more. Galactus comes up, nom 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 nom, eats that fucking planet.
And
Kang's gone.
he's played by
Kang's gone.
He's played by Tony Robbins.
Yes.
Galactus hungry. Oh.
Yes. Played by Tony Robbins or Mehmet Oz. I'll take both of those.
Y'all didn't see that Family Guy?
No, I know exactly what you're referencing.
Okay.
Yeah, with the big fucking. I know who he is.
Galactus hungry. Okay, so that'd be great. Yeah, to get rid of Kang that way. But I think Kang is going to be, or Victor Time, or the He Who Remains is going to be.
Around, yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I liked. I liked Ouroboros, who the name episode was named after.
God,
played by Short Round.
Yep.
Played by Short Round. So he was cool.
He was great.
Loki's just going back and forth between time, and there's some bullshit. The time stream is exploding, so we got to make it not explode. So, and he has to prune himself at the same time. What's his face sticks the technical dildo in the thing.
And so I saw a theory online. It was like, who pruned Morbius? And I guess I missed that.
Mobius. Well, remember, Mobius said a part fell.
Loki. Sorry.
Well, remember, Mobius said a part fell off as they were going to the the thing. I wonder if that's gonna be important later, if it was just for comedic effect.
Check out his part fell off.
Yeah. So, but I did like at the last second, Loki comes through the time stream and then he grabs. So he saves both of them. That was a little.
Yeah, he just falls through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Oh my god!
Because they were both freaking dead.
No, they were both dead, and then it's like, how do we write both the actors out of the scene?
Oh, he'll just
Loki
shoot out of the
through,
time stream.
Yeah, for the first time ever. Because Loki, every time he time slips, just lands exactly where he started, right? Like feet on his ground. But this time, we'll shoot him towards the fucking person, and that'll save both of them. Look, Marvel,
you got
I don't have a
literally
problem with
that
literally
timeline.
anything, right? Bad guys, blue sky beams, but this is the dumbest writing. I'm tired of dumb writing. You write anything you want to, and I'll believe it. But as soon as your logic contradicts your own writing, aka what we just saw here in episode 1, you fucking idiots, I'm out. I'm done. I'm so tired of this writing. You guys were on strike for like 5 months. Keep striking, you dumbasses. I'm tired of this terrible writing. Can we get ChatGPT to write a congruent script, please?
Yeah, so we saw Sylvie at the very end. She was opening the elevator, but then we see her in Oklahoma, and then you go to McDonald's. So I don't know, was that a past Sylvie we saw or a future Sylvie we saw?
We'll never know. The writing wasn't good enough to place down the pieces properly.
But I'm sure McDonald's is funding this entire season. Because there wasn't like a parody McDonald's. That was actually McDonald's she went to.
Probably. McDonald's stock price is through the roof right now. So they probably got some.
So is she going to be like, she wanted to try everything. So she's going to be like really fat and, have bad skin. And
can I have it my way? And they're like, no, sweetie, that's Burger King.
Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We have the meats. So.
Gross. Don't that doesn't sit well with my stomach. Do not mix it.
I think I'm gonna name my soccer team. We have the cleats.
Yes, we have the cleats. I love it. No, that should be your slogan.
Because right now we're Game of Throw-ins. So we just need to change it to something else.
You go like Scorbies. We have the cleats.
Oh, Scorbies. I guess that works. Or
like Arby's, but I don't know. There's a soccer term that starts with an A out there. I'm sure. Offsides. We have the cleats. No, I'm just kidding. Offsides that start with an A. I know.
So we'll see if Sylvie has really tried everything on the menu. Hopefully, she tries all the salads.
Guys, what a weird observation I'm about to make here. Jin W. Woke ass shit. Terrible. We talked about the whole time. Loki, a return to form, absolutely what every Marvel.
I would say a return to form. I would say return to form, but since the first season was so good that they didn't really need to do much. They just had to replicate a lot of the first season.
You have to remember, this isn't Loki. This is Loki Marvel, right? This isn't just a standalone. This is Loki, a small group of writers surrounded by a contagion of terrible writing at Disney, right? For them, for them to put out 10 terrible series in a row, and then to put out this great first episode.
Yeah.
I'm excited. However, I'm optimistic and I'm cautious because I think Robbie did too.
Yeah,
We
man,
liked
just-
Miss Marvel episode 1, then they ixnayed the writer off of that. And you know what? Fuck that. I'm going on the record here by saying Forrest was on the record by saying he liked the first episode. Go back to the podcast of Miss Marvel. You didn't like it after they cut the main.
I didn't. I liked like they introduced like
the first episode.
Educated us on Pakistani culture.
Oh,
I
yes.
hated the with the cosplay contest.
Yeah, that was
so stupid.
was so bad. But the first episode was well written, and we all enjoyed learning more about Pakistani history. Unfortunately, right before they attacked Palestine. No,
Oh, I
not
don't
the
know
right,
about that.
not the right podcast.
Palestine
Someone's
and
gonna-
Pakistan are not the same place.
No, I was gonna say someone's gonna fucking comment and be like, "That's the wrong P, dumbass," and that's why we're doing a podcast and not a political conversation.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Loki. I want to. What's going to happen next? It seems like what happened at the very end.
Wait,
Loki.
Are you saying Palestine and Pakistan is not the same country?
They are not. Well, Palestine's like a region, right? That's made up of like, and Pakistan's like on the other side of the Middle East, that borders. Because Iraq is between Palestine and Pakistan, I believe. Because Iran is. I don't know. I can't. I just said Palestine and Pakistan are not the same thing.
I grew up in the Bush era, so here let me simplify it for you. If they don't have weapons of mass destruction, I don't know their name. I'm kidding.
We didn't invade Pakistan. We did when we killed Bin Laden.
It's Palestine and Israel. I'm just talking about Pakistan.
So, what else do we want to discuss in this episode? Nothing. I mean,
Oh no, Loki. We're on Loki now.
We're on Loki. Yeah.
I guess
Ahsoka's thankfully over.
nothing.
Aloka is what the crossover.
I thought it was cute. At
Yeah,
the very beginning of the episode, Loki is fleeing from Mobius, and he like jumps off of, jumps out of a window, and he falls onto a flying car, and it's just like Anakin in episode 1 of Phantom Menace.
Oh yeah.
They both land on the same car.
That was a fun homage, but besides that, done. Like, good job, guys. I'm glad you watched one show before you start writing this.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm guessing they didn't really do like up next or on this season of Loki. They don't really show like snippets of the future episodes, which I don't like when they do that because I really like to be surprised. I don't even like seeing the sneak peeks anymore because I want to be like I don't want to see anything that's going to happen. I want to be surprised.
Sneak peeks of my dates. That's it.
So
And videos, don't put those in thumbnails.
Oh my god, dude! Rockstar, Screen Crush, heavy spoilers. Fuck all of you assholes, dude. Putting spoilers.
You're just scrolling along. You have no
First
idea.
day, dude. I hate all you cops.
Then they put an obvious spoiler.
Yeah,
in
dude.
your
I
face
understand
like,
that revenue stream, and you gotta get that money. But like, bro, if you're so uncreative, you have to put a spoiler in the thumbnail just for me to click on it. I hate you. I hate you. And it doesn't matter. I'll still watch it and give you a thumbs up.
yeah. So Robbie, you want to give us a review of the creator real quick? Because I think we're done with Loki. I mean, I think we all really liked it, but it was like nothing really was introduced. Well, they introduced like a few characters.
Talk about Obi was great, Loki was great, Moby was great. Maybe there's a jet ski. Done. And
I apologize. Excuse me. Nothing was introduced. There were new characters introduced. It just they didn't really expand on the TVA universe.
no. Okay.
Would that be fair?
I really enjoyed it.
They're kind of playing it safe, but I did like OB a lot. We'll see what General Dox is
Maybe
up
it's
to.
a slow reveal across like 2 or 3 episodes.
But yeah,
Marvel,
it's
that's
very,
WandaVision for you.
yeah. So, but we
Oh
got to
my
see what
God,
we got to see what we gotta see
yeah,
what
the
Renslayer's-
reveal of WandaVision.
Well, we got to see what Renslayer's up to because apparently she and Kang or He Who Remains are in cahoots because he played that recording, and apparently they know each other. And I think in the comics, Renslayer is like Kang's
Yeah,
queen.
they're lovers.
So
You can tell from the juicy dialogue.
yeah. So but we'll even see if Jonathan Majors will even be in
Yeah, right.
future
Watch
Marvel
out.
projects
Allegedly, watch out for Renslayer. You should probably-
because they're
Jonathan
also
Majors.
because this entire season is like set up for another movie, which is like another reason I'm not really super excited about it.
I'm so tired of the setups.
I'm just like, just
Disney-
give us a contained story within a single season, and don't use it to like be a commercial, a successful
Imagine-
commercial for something else.
Imagine if your girlfriend, every time she like went to blow you, was just teasing the next blowjob. Dude, I would be furious. And I am furious. Oh my God, dude. Just let me finish, Marvel. Let me finish.
Well,
Next time with the finish.
maybe he'll just kill Kang in this season, and they'll be like, no Kang Dynasty for you. Or I don't know. We'll just see. But yeah, I mean, I liked the first episode. I'm gonna keep watching it. And I'm looking forward to it more than I am Gen V and Ahsoka season 2. And
I have a daughter.
this is the last
think about
Marvel
these
product.
jokes. It's
Oh wait, is the
always
Marvels
on.
coming out this year still? Or is that next
yeah,
year?
no, that comes out this year. We can,
Okay, so the
we're not-
Marvels.
We're not gonna watch it, guys. We're
like
gonna
the
watch.
end of
We'll
this
review
year.
it when it comes on Disney Plus.
Well, I think Tom Hiddleston's wife is playing the bad guy in that. So,
The bad
You know.
girl.
ooh, yeah, there we go. The bad person, the villainess.
It's a bad person. Fuck no, Boris. No, it's a bad
Well,
girl.
she
Don't take
she
away
goes from bad guy to bad girl, like the guy and girl in Gen V. They're a different
back and
power
forth.
each time.
Yeah, it's a bad guy. It's a bad
Yeah.
girl. It's a bad guy. It's a bad girl. It's a bad show.
So,
Fuck you.
yeah. But yeah, so we got 5 more weeks of Loki, and we got, I think, 5 more of or 4 more of Gen V.
DMV?
Is Gen V just 8 episodes or 10 episodes? Does anyone know?
I don't know. Let's say it's 10.
It's probably like 8, because I think the boys are usually 8 episodes, right? Because they got like fewer episodes, the more they can budget it, or they can have per
Gen V
episode.
Oh wait, is it only 5 episodes?
Gen V's only 5 episodes.
8
I guess
No,
that's why
it's
I guess it's Gen
8
5.
yeah,
episodes.
8 episodes total.
The V is actually a Roman numeral for 5, so it's only 5 episodes. But
No,
yeah.
it's 8 episodes. That was
Same thing. And Loki's 6.
No, Loki should be 8. Like
I think Loki's 6. Most of these shows are 6, except for like WandaVision. That was like 9. Daredevil's be like
everything is Star
18.
Wars. Star Wars
6 episodes
on
on
Loki.
season
Oh
2.
yeah, Star Wars has 8.
Okay.
That's weird. Loki has like Marvel has 6, and then Star Wars has 8. Especially since there's so much downtime in between each of them.
I'm pretty sure the budget per episode of Loki is way higher than Ahsoka. Although Ahsoka,
No. I don't know how that's possible. All right, so the budget for Loki was 141 million. The budget for Ahsoka was 200 million. So
per episode.
No.
Oh wow.
200 million total.
Oh, but for Loki, how much
Because
per
it's Star
episode?
Wars?
141 million, and then what? You want me to divide that by?
For by 6. So
I guess I'll do that.
okay.
23 million versus Ahsoka, which had 200 million for 8 episodes, which is 25 million.
that's insane.
So
That's like literally a
25.
movie.
Yeah, it's a fucking movie.
Wow.
It's
Wasn't that great?
trash.
So yeah, Loki. We have that for the next 5 weeks, and then we have 4 more weeks of Gen V if we even get that far.
We can,
And then is Invincible coming out this year or early next year?
I'm looking up.
I think we'll be a lot more enthused to talk about that.
Oh
than
my
we are.
god, dude, how good will it?
I'm looking forward to that.
And the boys,
November
season 4 coming
3rd,
out.
guys.
Especially I've been reading the comics.
Like and subscribe. We are going to be covering Invincible season 2 in less than a month. So make sure you're
Thank
liking
goodness.
this. So you'll
Oh, November 3rd.
Yeah. We will hate watch the rest of Gen V all the way through.
What about the boys season 4? When's that coming out?
Wow. Well, what am I? Magic 8 Ball?
I'm pretty sure Gen V is the reason we're not getting it this year.
Yeah, I cannot.
So another reason to dislike this show. All right. Well, if you're on social media,
Season 4 doesn't have a start date yet,
Yeah, it just says 2024.
I'm pretty sure the writer strike might have
for sure.
interfered.
Yeah, we can probably expect it to be midsummer 2024.
All right. Well, that's our show. Major want to plug our social media?
You know I do, guys. We are on Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter, Z Zealots with an S, Z Zealots Podcast. You can reach us out there. Yeah, guys, fuck off. We love you. Or we don't. Tech Night out.
All right. I'm Forrest.
Major.
I'm Robbie.
Thanks for listening.
Love you guys.